Hello everyone, my name is Mamta Verma. Today I will be talking about how to overcome dyslexia. How the dyslexia can be defined. According to International Dyslexia Association and National Institute of Child Health and Human Development, dyslexia is defined as a specific learning disability that is neurobiological in origin and it is characterized by difficulties with accurate, fluid word recognition, and poor spellings and decoding abilities. What are some clues to learn about dyslexia? When a student has difficulty reading words in isolation, decoding unfamiliar words accurately, or reading without expression, difficulty memorizing math fact and solving word problems, difficulty in spelling and handwriting and rhyming words, and when they have issues with executive functions such as organization, planning, and completing assignments, and learning foreign language. These are some alarming cues to see a student might have dyslexia. How does dyslexic versus typical brain work? Typical brain reads with the left side of the brain, whereas dyslexic brain reads with the right side of the brain. Left side of the brain is responsible for spoken and written languages, whereas right side of the brain is responsible for nonverbal information, creativity, and intuition. Even we look at the clip art here, the dyslexic brain first think visually before it connects to the text. The impact of dyslexia varies from individual to individual, and it impacts academically and emotionally. Due to decoding and fluency issues, the students struggle in non-mastering reading and writing comprehension, hence unable to keep up with their peers, which create more negative emotions such as panic, stress, anxiety, and low self-esteem. This may be particularly true for mature students, some of whom will have had very negative experiences of the education earlier in life. If you're not a reading teacher, you might wonder what dyslexia is. Dyslexia is a brain-based issue that makes hard to learn accurately and fluently, and it is a lifelong condition. People don't outgrow dyslexia, but with right support and skills, they can improve. It's a common learning issue, and many successful people have it. Agatha Christie, Pablo Picasso, Albert Einstein, and Charles Schwab are the few. Now, what dyslexia is not? It is not a problem of intelligence. Kids with dyslexia are just as smart as their peers. It is not a problem of issue. The core issue involves how the sounds in words are represented by the letters. And it is not the problem of laziness. Kids with dyslexia are already trying hard. They need more time to process the information. According to Dr. Shavit, 1 in 5 American children have trouble reading. Dyslexia is the most common reading disability, which impacts 5 to 10% of the population. Even though dyslexia is impacting the student population, but it takes several years to diagnose with dyslexia. The most children do not get diagnosed by the end of second grade or beginning of third grade. A child has to try and fail to read for several years before they being diagnosed. The essentials of reading interventions are early intervention, intense instruction, high quality instruction, and for sufficient duration. Children who receive help early can follow the same express pathway as their peers. Reading instruction for the dyslexic reader must be delivered with great intensity and which is structured and explicit. High quality instruction should be provided by a highly qualified teacher and trained in the intervention programs as per State Education Board guidelines. The longer identification and effective reading instructions are delayed, the longer the child will require to catch up. And of course, we can ensure that the child will learn to read by getting help early, maximizing instruction time with frequent sessions, small group, sufficient duration, insisting on qualified teachers, and insisting on proven reading programs. In order to overcome dyslexia, OG approach should be used, which is highly structured literacy program. It addresses multisensory, that is auditory, visual, and kinesthetic in nature. It assesses student strengths and weaknesses, and skills are taught in natural order of progression. And mastery is met before they move on to the next skill. This concludes the presentation. Thank you for listening it, and here are the references page. Please click on the references page if you want to learn more about dyslexia. Thank you so much.